Ghost of Tsushima is an open-world samurai game that draws heavy inspirations from classical Jidaigeki films such as the works from Akira Kurosawa or anything that Toshio Mifune was in. A story trailer for the game dropped recently and is looking very good. The look of the world, the characters, everything has a samurai feel to it. This is easily my most anticipated game for this year. As I was watching the trailer, I noticed a couple things that might hint at some possible gameplay mechanics. That's where I come in. I'm here to break down my extensive knowledge of Japanese culture and samurai culture. This will be put to the test as I look at the light morality system that Ghost of Tsushima might be implementing. Sucker Punch isn't strangers to morality systems. Infamous is literally morality system the game. I don't think Ghost of Tsushima will have a heavy morality system, but rather a slight morality system, but not in the traditional way. If you look at the latest trailer from Ghost of Tsushima, you'll notice that we see two character models of Jin, one in a wandering samurai outfit and the other in a more ninja-like gear and armor. They stand back to back, which was confusing at first because it almost looked like it was a scene where Jin was fighting alongside someone. I believe it's all based around how the player plays the game. If you play up close and personal like a samurai should, looking them in the eyes as you fight, then you become the Ronin Jin. But if you fight with more stealth and sneak around a lot more, you become the Ninja Jin. But it's all about how the player chooses to play. If we go back and listen to his master, he says, quote, "If you continue down this path, you'll be no better than the Mongols. I trained you to fight with honor," end quote. Jin then replies with, quote, "Honor died on the beach. The Khan deserves to suffer," end quote. This is quite strange coming from a samurai. Typically, a samurai will not seek revenge unless commanded to by his lord. There are some cases where this does not apply, like the story of the 47 Ronin. We'll get into that. First thing to establish is Bushido. Bushido is a code of honor the samurai lived by. With this code came 7 virtues: integrity, respect, courage, honor, compassion, honesty and sincerity, and lastly, duty and loyalty. This was essentially the Bible to the samurai. Breaking this code meant that they had abandoned everything they stood for. The only way to amend for their actions would be through a ritual called seppuku or harakiri, a ceremonial suicide. Bushido, however, was not a written code. The Japanese language was originally a vocal language, with no written forms whatsoever. Japan didn't have a written language until 400 or 500 AD. In fact, the only written form we have to analyze is Inazo Nitobe's essay, Bushido, the Soul of Japan. With Bushido not having a written language, the samurai probably found the code to be very ambiguous. I think this is exactly what Jin is doing in Ghost of Tsushima. I think that the player will have a morality meter that is tracked. Unlike Infamous, however, it won't track your moral decisions, but rather it will track how you play. Proof of that kind of system is evident when Jin's master speaks to him in a flashback. He says, quote, "When we fight, we face our enemy head-on, and when we take their life, we look them in the eye with courage and respect. This is what makes us samurai," end quote. Throughout the game, we see Jin do anything but look them in the eye. I mean, come on, he's sitting there in the bushes, stabbing him in the back with a knife. That's not samurai, that's very ninja. But I digress. Ghost of Tsushima's morality system will be similar to that of Red Dead Redemption 2, where the story is set in stone and nothing will really change how the story plays out. The morality will instead affect how others think of you and how the player will play. Even more proof of this is when Jin saves some civilians from an attack. One of the unnamed villagers says, "I've never seen a samurai fight like that." And Jin responds, "It was nothing." Samurai have never really been known to sneak around. As I established, that's more of a ninja thing. Samurai have always been known to fight their enemies to the death, even if that meant it was their own life at stake. It was part of their honor. From what we see in the story trailer, Jin seems to be on a revenge quest. Like I stated, Jin's master questions his methods and tells him that he's going down a dark path. This leads me to believe one of two things. 1. When Jin was supposedly killed on the beach, he also died alongside his lord or daimyo. This then forces Jin to seek revenge, as he has been branded a Ronin. A Ronin is a masterless samurai. Now, before you all jump at me saying, "Oh, Wolf, but Jin already has a master!" Wrong! The master I referred to earlier would be his sensei. The man with Jin on the beach would be his actual master or lord, his daimyo. When a samurai has no lord to follow and no daimyo to serve, they become a Ronin. The E3 gameplay demo shows Jin in a very traditional Ronin attire. My theory is that the incident on the beach spiraled Jin into a dark path, and he now seeks to kill Kublai Khan. Hey guys, Future Wolf here. In the video I said Kublai Khan, but I meant to say Khotun Khan. It's not Kublai Khan, it's a character that's based off Kublai Khan. But it's not Kublai, it's Khotan Khan. So yeah, my mistake. Now back to the video. For not only killing his lord, but also making him a Ronin, as being a Ronin was the biggest disgrace a samurai could face. As seen in some of the other trailers, however, we see Jin in the ghost attire, which is a lot more ninja. It's very dark, very black, and he's got that face mask right over his face. He seems to doubt whether he's doing the right thing. Jin was sworn to his lord, and he most likely has this feeling of emptiness and failure, just knowing that his lord was killed under his watch. This was the same reason the very famous 47 Ronin sought revenge. The 47 Ronin were a group of samurai loyal to Lord Asano Naganori. After his death, Oishi Yoshio banded together with his brethren and planned an attack for an entire year to avenge their lord's honor. Talk about loyalty. After the incident, Yoshio and the other Ronin committed seppuku. They died knowing that they had succeeded in serving their lord. It's clear that the story of the 47 Ronin was an inspiration for Ghost of Tsushima. After seeing the death of his lord, Jin feels responsible, and he needs to avenge him. But the Mongols are just too powerful for his samurai ways to get revenge. Even though revenge isn't the samurai way, Jin will do whatever it takes to free his people and bring his lord's death to justice. Even that means losing himself in the process. Now, on to my second theory. After his lord's death, Jin becomes the next daimyo. This is evident when the Khan addresses him as Lord Sakai. As Sakai is Jin's surname, his full name would be Jin Sakai. Now this could just be a courtesy, because though historically samurai were just that, samurai, they never really got promoted to be a daimyo. It's also fair to assume that the Khan captures Jin somewhere later in the game, as the Khan refers to him as the Ghost. But let's just assume that Jin became the daimyo. This means it's up to Jin to protect his people and make sure they prosper. That means the Mongols gotta go, and our samurai friend will do anything necessary to get them out of his island. Ghost of Tsushima is shaping up to be quite the open world game, and a game I can't stop thinking about. I'm eager to jump into the game and live my long dream of becoming a true samurai. I can't wait to see what else Ghost of Tsushima has to offer, and until then, I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, I'm back one more time. I just want to do an actual, real end card for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I haven't been uploading the past couple days. As you can see, I've been busy moving all my stuff. Long move. Then I wanted to do this project. I've been working on this for about a week or so. So I've been doing this behind the scenes. But I'm really excited to finally get this out and out of the way and done. So thank you guys for waiting for that. I have a couple more projects coming up on the way. So stay tuned to those. But thank you guys again so much for watching. It really means a lot. We're almost to 50 subscribers, and I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but for me that is a lot. So if you guys could just spread the word about me, tell your friends, tell your family, whoever likes games, just tell them to subscribe. We're 4 away. I think we can make it. So please do that for me. I would really appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Game on, guys.